Hey guys, here we go into a video, and the first thing I want to talk about, number one, was exactly what we talked about in the film study. Khan doesn't know how to punch without stepping with his punches. He always steps with his punches, and Crawford was able to pick up on it really early on in the first round, as we're going to see in the film. Uh, Khan is coming forward, right? And look at how he steps with these shots, right? And Crawford gets his hands up, but look at how he steps with this next shot, right? And he doesn't set his punches up. He doesn't feint. He doesn't give different looks. He doesn't do anything. And Crawford is able to counter over the top with a beautiful shot, you guys. Just amazing timing right there. And that's because even though Khan is very fast, he is very easy to time because he can only fight from one range and he has to step into that range. He doesn't know how to walk his way in. He doesn't, as you see, like Crawford with his active guard, as he's stepping forward, he's giving different looks, he's feinting, he's changing levels, he slips when he steps forward, he does all kinds of things off of the front foot, and Khan doesn't know how to do any of that stuff, and that's why he doesn't have an active guard. That's why he only steps with his punches when he comes in, and he telegraphs these kind of attacks and just walks into big shots like that, as we're going to see in the next clip here. You can see Khan stepping with that shot and Crawford easily slipping it and just cracking him with a big shot right there. And again, nothing against Khan. That's why this wasn't a boxing match in the first place. All this was a test to see how long it would take Crawford to pick up on this and then take that away. And as we've seen in the film study against Julius Ndongo, he's already an expert at fighting people like this. And Khan just had, very likely was going to have no answer, relying completely on his speed, right? But unfortunately, he doesn't realize that hand speed is not what dictates how fast you throw your punches. It's how fast you can transition your weight. And unfortunately, Khan starts his weight transition all the way out here when he steps and throws all his weight into his front leg, and it makes it really easy to time, and you can just catch him like super easy. Just like Danny Garcia, who's a mediocre fighter. I don't actually know who won his fight tonight. I'm really excited to see it. No spoilers, anybody in the comments, because I will be reading the comments for this video. But I don't know who's gonna win that fight, Adrian Granados or Danny Garcia. I thought that fight was gonna be super close. I think Adrian Granados was going to kind of give it to him on the inside, but I think Danny Garcia is sharp enough and hits hard enough to beat him on the outside. But, I don't know who's going to be able to impose their game plan, as we saw with Amir. Anyway, let's not talk about that. Let's get back to the main event. Boom, look at that shot. And again, because Khan doesn't know how to punch without stepping forward. He doesn't know how to get in range without stepping forward, and he makes it super easy. And Crawford was able to take care of that all night long. Anyway, getting back to the breakdown of the actual fight, it was a good fight. I thought it was a great performance from Terence Crawford. It didn't take him as long as I thought it was going to for him to pick up on Khan's speed. He was able to get the timing much sooner than I thought. I was actually talking to my coach today about it, and I was like, I think it's going to take a couple rounds. And he thought that Khan was going to get knocked out in the 5th round. So I hope he didn't take that bet. But I was trying to tell him, I don't know, even if Khan gets caught early, he has good spoiling tactics, and you can see it here. Here he's going to, when he, watch the right side, he throws his left hook, and then when he jumps in, and when he holds down Crawford's head, Crawford's trying to throw this body shot, but he holds down Crawford's head, and it winds up landing low in the leg, not in the testicles, like you dirty trash, Virgil Hunter, whatever you're trying to convince the world of. I know you're doing the best thing for your fighter. If I was coaching somebody, I'll tell you guys straight up, if I was any of your guys' coach, I'd do the same exact thing. So I'd look like a dirty cheat too. So I guess I can't be mad at him for that, because it's not about him. It's about his fighter and doing what's best for his fighter. So sure, okay, I apologize. I take it back. Whatever. But anyway, you can see Amir Khan clearly holding TC's head down, and that's why he gets punched in the leg, because he's holding his head down. I don't fault Khan for using the control tactic after punching. I applaud that, but I think that it's shameless of him to say that I can't continue, because he was getting thoroughly outboxed. He was getting dominated. He didn't win a single round. He didn't even win a single minute of a single round. In the 2nd round, they showed him land the same punch 3 times in a row as a highlight. because I don't know why. I don't know why they did that. But Crawford dominated the fight because of the simple fact that Khan does not have an active guard. Every time he moves out of his guard, that means he's going to attack. So it's super easy to time him. It's super easy to know when he wants to fight. It just makes the fight easy when your opponent tells you that they're going to fight you whenever they fight you, no matter how fast your hands are. But unfortunately for Khan, Crawford has a very active guard. Every time he steps on that front foot, he's slipping, giving different looks, transitioning his weight. Most importantly, with your active guard is weight transition, moving around so that you can slip and roll punches and counter effectively. Because don't forget, when you slip a shot, that's the same motion that you're going to make when you throw a shot too. So you slip to the inside, you bring all your weight with you, and then you come back with a left hook. You slip to the inside, you throw a right hand, just like he did in the first round. You slip to the inside and you throw a right hand over the top. Let me show you guys that. That's beautiful, actually. So just watch Crawford. Whoops. Here we go. Okay, maybe not. Okay. So he's going to slip. See how his weight goes from centered? And he's going to start slipping and transferring his weight to the inside of Crawford as he throws that right, or of Khan as he throws that right hand. Look how his weight goes from neutral. We'll go back here. His weight goes from neutral here, and he slips to the inside of Khan's shot and then lands his overhand right. Just beautiful shot. Let's look at it one more time. And this is exactly how you want to be slipping a shot, you guys. Slips to the inside first. Notice how his weight starts transitioning before he lets his punch go, and then the punch comes after, and he just crashes his hand into Khan's head. Beautiful technique. We'll look at it one more angle real quick. But as you can see, it's just perfect. Slips to the inside. As soon as the shot comes, boom, slip to the inside, lands a great shot. But unfortunately for Khan, he was looking for a way out. He knew he wasn't going to win this fight. He doesn't have the fight IQ. And he doesn't have the tools, he doesn't have the physical tools to throw his punches without telegraphing them, without stepping. He doesn't know how to punch without taking a step, and that's partly because of the fact that he trains probably primarily on the heavy bag. I don't know why, but people look to pound that jab into the heavy bag, and they don't understand that your jab doesn't need to be that hard. Your opponent's head only weighs 8 pounds. How much of your weight do you really need to get in there to knock their head around if you catch them with the jab, But anyway, basically, Khan quit after getting dominated in the fight. And just like I predicted, he was not going to be able to mount any offense against Crawford because of his style, because of the way that he knows how to fight. Even though he's fast, he's easy to time. Anyway, all you guys that don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And also, if you guys don't mind sharing my videos on social media, share them on, Instagram or Twitter or Facebook or wherever you guys want to share them. And if my next video, if this video gets, let's say 300 likes or 10,000 views, I'll do my next video on Teofimo Lopez's fight against whoever it was that he fought tonight. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and share my videos. Thanks, guys.